Okay, so what sort of games did you play in school?
There seemed to be kind of seasons of things, and so in autumn we played Conkers, which was chestnuts with an old shoelace through it, and you had to hit the other person's conker, and whichever
Oh
one
yeah, whichever
got
one broke
broken
first. Yeah,
first.
pretty
Yeah.
sure I've heard of that one.
Okay, so then we also played balls against the wall, but this
Yeah.
was a bit tricky because there was a lot of windows in the school, so you had to be careful.
Did you ever get in
And
trouble for that? Or
no, we didn't do it as often as we would have liked to because of
Okay.
the number of windows. And then we also did skipping, either individual or like a
Like
large
sort of,
rope, and
yeah.
the whole class could join in. And then sometimes we played marbles as well.
What games did you play when you went home after school?
Some of the games were the same, so we would still play with conkers, marbles, balls against the wall. There was another one called England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales, which involved elastic bands being
Yeah.
around two people's ankles, and you had to jump. It was a bit like a skipping game. And in a group, we played Grab the Bacon and Red Rover and Kick the Can.
Okay, what card games or board games, that kind of thing, did you play?
I played sevens and Jack Changes too.
What was Jack Changes?
So a starting card is played, and whatever the suit is on that, you look at your cards, and if you have that same suit, you can put down a card. And the object of the game is to get rid of all your cards. So if it comes to a suit that you don't have, then you can use a jack to change the suit to one that will suit you to help you get rid of your cards quicker.
So is it a bit like sevens?
Not really, because
Okay.
sevens is lines of cards.
Yeah.
So this is a bit, it looks like Snap because they all go on top of each other.
Oh, okay. So which one was your favorite, or if like you can't decide your favorite, what was one of your favorites?
Well, on my own, I liked balls against the wall because you could do it on your own and still enjoy it. And
Yeah.
then in a group, I liked Grab the Bacon.
And what were the rules of maybe one or two of the games?
Well, Grab the Bacon, we used a jumper in the middle, and there was a number caller.
Well, yeah, because you're not going to use bacon.
So, well, sometimes there was a can or something, but it was mostly a jumper.
Yeah.
And so there was a number caller, and everybody got two numbers usually, because there would be a small amount, like maybe 4 against 4 or something like that. And the number caller would call a number, and a person on each team would have that number, so they came into the middle and started circling the jumper to try and grab it
Yeah, I
without
think I played
being
it.
tipped. But if you tipped a person before they grabbed the jumper, they got the point. So it was tricky. You had to try not to tip them unless they actually did it. So they did lots of pretend touching the jumper to try and catch it out.
Yeah, that's pretty clever. So did you play that game like in school and at home, or because
I'm not sure.
You'd probably have enough people with.
Well, I definitely played it at home, and I
okay.
possibly played it in school, but I can't remember. And another one was Kick the Can, but
we talked about that one in
used
school.
the pole, and people hid, and the person who was on, their job was to spot where the people were, but touch the pole and say, "I see Ronan." And if they spotted where the person was, but they weren't at the pole, there would be a race to the pole, because if the person who was hiding got there first, they were home free.
Oh, I get you. So, I think that's it, yeah?
Are there any games that I mentioned that you still play.
Can you give me some of them again?
Red Rover,
I think I played that once or twice.
Sevens.
We played sevens like maybe a year or two ago.
Yeah,
For a while.
Played a couple of times. And do any of the games that we played sound like fun that you'd like to play them now?
Yeah, they definitely sound like fun. I think I've probably played Balls Against the Wall because really there's not many people who haven't.
Well,
Yes.
it's 2 tennis balls
Oh,
juggling. So it's not like kick the ball against the wall and it comes back to you.
oh,
It's juggling 2 balls and different things. So we used to say plainy marmalade, oversea marmalade, bouncy marmalade. So you did different little tricks with the ball and caught it but kept juggling.
oh! I thought it was like throwing a ball at the wall and then catching it and then
Yeah.
Okay.
So have you enjoyed this interview?
Yeah. Have you?
Yeah, thank you.